In today's video, we're going to be talking about or intelligence quotient. So recently I decided to take an IQ test, and let's just say that test was a bunch of nonsense. Some of the questions I was genuinely concerned that I might actually be an idiot, but at the end of the test I scored a 121. Not to flex or anything, but that's above average. However, that made me think, even though I scored above average, I really don't think that number fully represents my intelligence. I feel like IQ tests focus a lot on logic and math, but overall intelligence? No. The majority of the tests, I found myself just solving problems like puzzles, math, and all sorts of analytical things. One question asks me, what's 1/4 of 1/2 of 1/5 of 200? The answer is 5, by the way, but let's be real. When was the last time you needed to know that? So I decided to do some digging on what IQ tests actually measure. IQ tests mostly check logical reasoning, math skills, and pattern recognition. They're great for certain types of intelligence, but let's be real, life just isn't a big math equation. What about creativity, emotional intelligence, street smarts, and common sense? It's easy for somebody who's very good at something like math to solve all the complex equations on these IQ tests, but these same people will still put aluminum foil in the microwave. So I thought more. How does one improve their intelligence? Well, I just used my best friend Google, and surprise, surprise, learning hard math problems weren't one of the solutions in improving your intelligence. So some ways you can improve your intelligence if you want to. You can expand your minds in many different ways. You can read books, learn new skills, talk to people outside of your usual circles. And yes, that means stepping outside of your comfort zone. Reading reduces stress and improves vocabulary. Clearly, my vocabulary needs to be improved. Vocabulary. Meeting new people helps you see different perspectives, and if you ever feel like your emotions get the best of you, remember, according to Daniel Goleman, a lack of emotional intelligence can sabotage the intellect and ruin careers. In other words, don't be that person whose head is so far up their. Another thing you can do is eat brain food. Foods that are rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamins like fish, eggs, nuts, and avocados help boost memory and brain function. Many people have different ways in defining intelligence. The two main people are Sternberg and Gardner, which are just two dudes for real.
Just two guys and we're having a good time, having a good time.
Most IQ tests are based on Sternberg's triarchic.
If you have lots of readings to do, not just for your essays or studying in general, you can just copy and paste.
Triarchic.
Theory, which includes mostly analytical, creative, and practical intelligence. But that doesn't cover everything. This is where Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence comes in. Gardner said intelligence isn't just one thing, it's many things. Some people are musically intelligent. Others are bodily kinesthetic. Think athletes or dancers. Some have insane social intelligence, the people who can make friends literally anywhere and everywhere they go. Some have interpersonal intelligence, meaning they really understand themselves, unlike me. The point is, just because someone doesn't score high on an IQ test doesn't mean they're not intelligent. A world-class artist, a master mechanic, or a great leader might not ace an IQ test, but their intelligence is still undeniable. Even people with ADHD or dyslexia who may struggle with traditional IQ tests often excel in other ways like creativity, problem solving, or literally any other skill. At the end of the day, IQ tests can give some insight into our cognitive abilities, but they don't define intelligence. Intelligence grows over time through learning, social interacting, and yes, even eating food. Gardner's model makes the most sense because it recognizes the intelligence isn't one size fits all. So don't stress about your IQ scores. Focus on growing in ways that matter to you. If we eat enough walnuts, we can all be mega mind for real. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what type of intelligence do you think you have. I'll put a link for the IQ test that I took, so if you want to take it, let me know what your score is. And also let me know, do you think the results reflect how smart you are? Let's talk about it, because at the end of the day, Quick PSA, I just wanted to say I'm not a psychologist. This is all for fun. I'm not here to make fun of anybody. And